Hello and welcome to my video on Ricky McCormick's cryptic notes. I'm not going to go too much into the background of the case. I'm guessing if you're searching this, you already know that his body was found in 1999 with these two notes in his pocket, which the FBI released back in 2011 to the public to see if anyone could help decode them. I think I can read them. Well, some of it. I'm not going to say I can read all of it, but it's just his writing style. It's not coded. That's how he writes. If you see quotes from his family, they say he can barely write and read. So I believe it's just shorthand. It's just his writing style, and I will go through the notes now and try to decipher some of it for you. Uh, they read like directions. Okay, let's get the first note up. So as you can see, this is the page one, and you can see repeated phrases throughout. One of them's PRSE. I'm going to highlight a couple of them here. There's another one there. You see, there's a lot of them. So I thought I'd take that phrase and see if it's phonetic. I was thinking maybe PRSE or something like that. But then I thought about my son, and when he was learning how to write, he had problems with vowels and spelling, and he would spell things without vowels and put an SE, he'd get mixed up. So I thought maybe that could be press. So I thought maybe have a look at some of the, if press fits anywhere. And then suddenly straight away, this struck me. That says first press on D71. And that's a sentence right there. Then if you look underneath, CD could use, again, press on side 74. And then underneath again, there's press on, this time 75. So I took those numbers. I thought maybe they're interstates because it's America. And sure enough, the 71, 74, 75, they all meet in Cincinnati. So I think that bit is instructions of how to get through the city centre of Cincinnati. And if you look up here, actually, before I go there, the NCBE came up a lot, and that is phonetic. It's next B. Next B. So he's writing down these instructions. This might be just the way he writes, but I think someone's dictating it to him, and he's just writing down as much as he can. Doesn't want to miss anything, so he's writing down everything the guy says. And if you look above, actually, it says next being. Actually says the full word there. So he has used the right spellings on use and being. And to me, this is not code at all. This is just his writing style. And if you look up here, WLD, surely that's would next be. And again, would next be. So it sounds like someone's explaining a route to him, and after every sentence saying the next thing to come, And it's just the way he's saying it to him. This one, you can see would again. RCBRNSE. It was on a lot of the on this one and the next note, and I think it's which brings. RC's which it doesn't seem right, but I think that's just the way he speaks. So which brings, and then his U's look like ends, so that's you. So that's which brings you to, and this is his attempt at Cincinnati, I think. SNENTISE, Cincinnati. I mean, you might say that's a stretch, but it seems to go with what's below. And if you read it on, I think that's cross the city. So, I mean, that seems pretty clear that these are instructions, directions, whatever you want to say, to how to get through Cincinnati. I'm going to go on the second page now because to me, that's even more interesting. Okay, let's get that up. So here is the second page, notes. And so straight away at the top here, I'm going to say that is Alabama Point. And I think he's going to the Glades, as in the Everglades. And this says the SE means the, so this is the route. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, but stay with me. So if you come down here into the middle, so he's put here, there's use again, use the numbers. So you use the numbers, and he's written down numbers here. So this says 26 miles, 74. And that looks like Parks, possibly. And then 29. So I did some Googling, see if any 74 connects to the 29, and it did. The County Road 74, or BRNSE Road, connects to State Road 29. So that's in Florida. And then the next here, this is where I knew I was on the right track. This says KC-No. That's casino. And this is short for Seminole. And sure enough, there's Seminole Casino right on the State Road 29. Next up here is I-75, so that dropped down to the I-75. And then it gets a bit confused. I don't know if that's 35 miles, but the I-75 goes into Fort Lauderdale. And this is where these directions are. It's to miss out Fort Myers and go a different route down to Fort Lauderdale. This, for the longest time, I thought was 651, but it's actually not. It's 65 limit, and he's saying there's a 65 speed limit on that road, whichever road he's talking about there. I'm not actually sure. This, clear as day, says hotels. So he's saying things that he's going to pass on the way, or the person who's dictating to him maybe is saying. I can actually read the next line here. See, NC, next, there's you, take TC, turns, number. So he's saying next you take the turns numbered 99, 84, and it's either 52 or 5, not sure. I think it's 5 because I think the next thing it says second place, I think that says. So whether he's got a couple of places to go to, this is the second one he's saying. So yes, and if you actually look underneath, it says NEARSE on the ports, and if you look at the map, the actual State Road 84, which is Marina, I think it's called, that comes straight in to near the ports, and the number 5, State Road 5, is actually also called Highway 1, so you'll see it marked 1 there, and that goes up through Fort Lauderdale. Now, if you look on the right, it's actually, I think this says, this Olds, I think that's Old, and I think Oldstown is saying on the right, because he says next right side. I think that's Oldstown, and if you look further up, this SKSE, I think that's Keys, and I think that's Sunrise Keys, if you see there on the map on the right side. So, and that says NEARSE at the end, so that NEARSE. So he's talking about a route through Fort Lauderdale. At the bottom it says 3x ORL, and for the longest time I thought it says Orlando, so I was really confused why it says Orlando when it seems to be going through Fort Lauderdale. and that does not stand for Orlando. That is his spelling of hour. So that, and if you look at my route I've just marked out, it takes 3 hours, nearly spot on for that route that he's got marked out there. The bubble above it, you'll see this is close, last turn. So KLSE is close, and that's nearly last. TR tends to be turn for him. He does SE as so the Tresh market. I think it's the fresh market. I don't know if he's misheard the guy, or he's just the way he said the trash market. I don't know, but the fresh market, and I think that bubble goes to the bottom one here. I think that says new market actually at the end. I'm not sure. So then I think this says numbers NEARSE 1 and 2 on trail. There you go, RC BRN, which brings U to possibly State Road Crossing. I think that is. I think that's CRSNE at the end. So State Road Crossing. I've looked the map now. I've got a route from the Fresh Market down to a flea market. See it says Gypsy Market. I think it's a route from Fresh Market to the flea market, Flamingo Flea. And if you look, the top here actually says 10 munas, 10 minutes. He set the time like it here, the 3 hours, and it's nearly spot on for the 10 minutes. He's actually tried to spell minutes twice there. He's got it so wrong that he did it again. So it's very interesting. I really think that was the route for that.